Welcome back to the Sustainable Harvest Relationship Coffee Podcast. This is Libby Evans. Today's podcast takes us out into the rural town of Karaba, Rwanda, where Gilbert Gatali, our relationship coffee manager for East Africa, is checking in on the sorting process.
Hey Libby, thanks for checking in. It's Gilbert over here in Maraba, Chizi, about 30 minutes away from Gatali, talking with some women who are sorting the coffee.
And Gilbert, the cooperative is about to export their coffee, correct?
We're almost exporting next week. With me here is Goretu Amorichi, one of the sorters.
So Gilbert, you're there with some growers. Can you tell me a little bit about what they're doing to prepare for the export?
We're sorting the coffee so that we can differentiate bad beans from great beans in order to ensure the quality and make sure that we have the best beans.
Gilbert, can the cooperative members tell us a little bit about what their day's like?
We start at 7:30 in the morning, we take a lunch break at 12 p.m., come back at 1 p.m. and finish work at 5 p.m.
And how many sorters are you with right now?
We're currently working, it's about 150 of us here.
When cooperative members sort, they are looking for defective beans to remove from the crop. Sorting is a time-consuming, difficult task. Are the cooperative members relieved that they're almost finished with the sorting?
It's a daunting task, but because we're members of the cooperative, we're working for ourselves and for our cooperative, we withhold it and don't feel very bad about it.
I know that women primarily do the sorting in many coffee-growing countries. Is that also the case in Rwanda?
I'm seeing that there's only women sorting. Does this mean that men don't sort? The response is no, men sort, it's just that we don't have any men right now, but men sort.
And after the coffee is sorted, what are the next steps for the cooperative to finish this year's season?
hanyuma se ubu nimurangiza kujonjora ikawa ikizakurikiraho ni iki? Well, we'll be finished and waiting for the payments after the coffee has been sold.
And then where will the women be headed after they're done sorting?
hanyuma se mu bijyanye n'ikawa muzaba no musubira iwanyu mukora iki mu mazu yanyu? And after this, we'll just go back to the farm and start preparing for the next crop.
Thanks, Gilbert. That's great information, and it's good to hear from you out in the field. I just want to thank you and the sorters for being with us today.
Okay, murakoze kuba mwafashe umwanya wo kuganira natwe. Ubwo tuzongera tugaruke tubonane ari hano cyangwa aho muhingira ikawa mutegura ikawa z'umwaka utaha. Murakoze. Thank you very much for taking your time and talking with us. And thank you also, she says, for coming out here and visiting us and talking with us.
As you've heard today on this podcast, the Karaba Cooperative has a deep pride of ownership and strives to provide their end consumer with the highest quality product. As we've seen, each step of preparing coffee for export requires a lot of hard work. Sustainable Harvest seeks to share stories like this one with Karaba coffee consumers to provide and ensure transparency from bean to cup. Thanks for joining us today. This is Libby Evans and Gilbert Gatali on a Sustainable Harvest Relationship Coffee podcast.